Hey guys, it's Regina, and today's episode of Ask Toronto is a Netflix confessional.
Of course I'm still watching. I haven't left all day.
What about Stranger Things? Did you ever get into that?
Yeah, I shaved my head for Halloween to play 11.
That's amazing!
Everyone was like, have you watched this show? Like, you like weird dark shit? Do you want to watch this semi-dark show about kids? And I was like, I don't know, that sounds awful.
So everybody was talking about it at work. I finally succumbed to it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this.
I was with my friend Gray. We're like, we're together now, it's time we start Stranger Things because we're both really scared of like scary stuff.
I think I stayed up until 6 in the morning watching, like I completed the series.
I'm a person who does not love to jump on trends, ever. So it was my friends in California when I went down to visit them this summer who were like, no Michael, like you're gonna love this, like you need to watch it. And I was like, I'll get to it, whatever, one day. And they're like, no, like we're sitting you down, we're watching like the first episode right now.
So we watched Scary Things, Stranger Things, terrified. Thank God we were with each other. And then I was like, we can't watch until you sleep over next. So we went like a week without watching it. And then I just did it. And then I finished the whole season. Sorry. And it's so good.
I couldn't sleep. I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I turned the first episode on. Watched the entire thing all day Saturday. Didn't move from my couch. Maybe didn't shower either, but
I was like so emotionally attached. I went through every emotion. Like when I was watching his mom, I felt like Will was my son. When I was watching the kids, I felt like I was 8 years old looking for my friend.
And then I was like, oh, it's kind of interesting. I guess I'll watch a second one. And then there was this like slope that just dropped steeply downhill of like my ability to resist watching Stranger Things. It's so good. I got so into it. And I think because it's like a really powerful, like scary child, that makes it even more interesting.
I finished the series on my vacation in California. I'm in Southern California. Paradise. I'm inside watching Stranger Things.
I just didn't really get it like the first episode. I wasn't really hooked, and that's not usually the reaction when everyone else talks about it. They're like, oh, I watched the first episode and I just have to watch them all. Yeah.
Pardon?
Stranger Things?
No, I haven't.
No?
My favorite thing to watch on Netflix would have to be How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
I mean, Grey's Anatomy, Nashville, obsessed with Nashville, Scandal, bless Kerry Washington.
House of Cards. House of Cards.
My favorite Netflix series right now, which is like not Netflix specific because it already existed, is The Office. I'm like 4 seasons deep and I watch like 3 episodes every day. Like it's taken over my entire life and it's the best.
The first season of Bloodline, Daredevil.
right now I would say Black Mirror. I binge watched it for an entire day and I felt like a crazy person after. Every episode's different and each one is like equally as messed up.
I want to say like Kimmy Schmidt. I think like Tina Fey's writing just kills me every time. I rewatched it like 3 or 4 times.
It's gonna be Suits.
Years ago, I watched the first 2 seasons of Skins, UK version obviously, and that was amazing. I was obsessed.
Is Friday Night Lights on Netflix?
I think so, yeah it is.
It's not even a guilty pleasure, it's just a pleasure. It's so good.
Grace and Frankie, or Frankie and Grace, and it's about these 2 old women, but hear me out, because I was like my one friend recommended it to me and I was like, ew, no. It's essentially these 2 women, they've been married for years and their husbands, they end up becoming gay for each other. And the show's hilarious, their kids are all older and they're really funny.
The Get Down, I don't know if you've watched The Get Down before, but The Get Down is a fantastic, kind of shows you the beginning of hip hop, how hip hop started.
The cartoons, come on, everyone loves cartoons. I'll find myself watching them, especially because I have a kid.
Definitely Contracted. I wouldn't say it's a gem, but a couple sentences. What it's about is basically it's like another typical like zombie movie, but they all get contracted by like this STD that turns them into like a monster.
It's called The World's Deadliest Prisons. And I like watching really dark things.
That vegan one that everybody knows, Cowspiracy. I loved it! it. Like a second after I was like, I'm vegan. Absolutely. Didn't happen though. Yeah.
I watch a lot of like weird horror movies. I know, I love scary movies.
Okay.
So Netflix has a lot of strange horror that you'll never ever find